Hi everyone, Harry here to talk about the humongous news that Donald Trump has received a target letter in the January 6th investigation. That means that he is facing a federal reckoning in the form of an indictment, not for all the Mar-a-Lago documents, but for the really singular and heinous series of attempts to break the law and scheme to give himself the election, even though he knew that Biden had won. Now, question one, is he going to be indicted? 99% yes. You get that letter. He's been afforded the opportunity to go to the grand jury and give his side of the story. Everyone understands in this case of Trump, he will not do that. It would be suicidal for him. So in that sense, it's pro forma, even though it is of monumental import. Just the whole idea of a president going to a grand jury to try to exculpate himself at the last minute. So that means it will happen almost certainly. Remember, we went through this with Mar-a-Lago. Timing, very soon, I think. And I think the fact that this came out now, we were all waiting with bated breath for it, something like it. But it shows, I think, some sensitivity to Jack Smith, who has not been communicating very much with the state prosecutors. But we know that the Fulton County Fani Willis prosecution is coming and soon, and he knows that as well. And there's all kinds of reasons that he wants to be the first out of the box and be in the driver's seat for timing. And that's the third big point. This will be in the district in DC, the District of Columbia. The judges there are sophisticated. They know how to move cases quickly. They have more or less, at least many of them, become completely fed up with Trump. And the Court of Appeals, same story there. So this becomes now between Eileen Cannon and the classified information difficulties that the Mar-a-Lago document case holds. This becomes now the case that is most likely to move quickly and get to trial before November 2024, maybe a fair bit before it. So he received the letter Friday. We just found out about it. It's interesting that he held his fire till then. There are normally some very final little T crossings and I dottings that would be coming before the actual grand jury indictment issues and goes to a judge and is unsealed. But for all we know, those are already underway. So could it be 3 days? Could it be 6 hours? The answer is yes and yes. We don't know exactly the timing, but that's secondary. Donald Trump is going to be indicted for January 6 crimes. We'll look at it avidly as soon as it comes out. How big or small will he have gone? Almost certainly the false electors are there, possibly Pence, and maybe even the melee itself on the 6th. That's the question. How big will Smith go? And that, of course, also is connected to the timing. But headline 1, 2, and 3, and it's a drop the banner, as they used to say in the press biz. Donald Trump's gotten a target letter, and we can expect an indictment very soon for January 6 crimes, which really are the sort of most singular offense against the republic by any president in our history, and retribution is coming. Talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and other Talking Feds content, please take a second to like and subscribe. Talk to you later.